Hi, I'm Maggie Shoddy, and this is my Assignment 5, the Unit Study Revisions and Rationale. The first question that we were asked to answer was, how do the tasks yield appropriate evidence of the identified understandings? I thought it was first appropriate for me to look at my objectives in my lesson. Those are, students will be able to identify and recognize rhyming words, and students will be able to verbally produce rhyming words when given a starting word. So the activities that I have in my lesson include things like reading read-alouds and having students identify the rhyming words, using picture cards to match rhyming words and then to produce rhyming words, using the Reading Eggs program, going on a rhyming scavenger hunt around the room, using resource pages, and then also producing rhyming words with their table groups. I incorporated all of these activities because I felt that they allowed students to show their understandings in different ways. But after reflecting on my lesson, I found that I don't really have any activities that teach rhyming. So I decided to add the grab and punch activity to my lesson. This activity has students grab the first sound of a word and punch out the end syllable. So obviously we're thinking CVC words, simple words. So if my word was sit, I would grab S and punch out the end sound, it. Students would know that they have to rhyme with the sound that they are punching out. Second, how do the tasks involve complex, real-world application of the identified knowledge, skill, and understandings? Well, after evaluating rhyming activities and the importance of it, rhyming is one of the first phonetic skills a child needs to learn. Many of our struggling readers lack phonemic awareness, which includes rhyming. These activities that I have in my lesson are crucial for students to understand to become better readers. Being able to do these activities over and over until mastery is beneficial. The rhyming scavenger hunt is an activity where students must apply their knowledge. They don't have 3 picture cards to choose from, or I don't give them 3 words to pick from. They have to find something around the room that rhymes with the word that I'm giving them. This is an observational assessment activity that will also let me know the level of understanding that they have. So third, how are a variety of approaching assessment formats used to provide additional evidence of learning? Well, the great thing about this lesson is that I can assess my students through any and all of the activities that I have planned. Because not every student performs well under the added pressure of a test, this is why I tried to incorporate so many informal observations as an assessment. So Reading Eggs is a computer program that tests students through game-like activities, and I can obtain that data. I can observe my students and assess them informally through our read-aloud activities, through our scavenger hunt, and even through their group activity that we do. And then I would use things like the resource pages and the one-on-one testing as my formal observations, as my formal assessments to check their understanding. Now, one revision that I would make, another assessment activity that I can include would be for my students to come up to the smartboard and match the rhyming words on there. My students really enjoy this, and I don't think they think of it as an assessment, as a formal assessment. So this would be one easy way that I could pick up which students are struggling and which ones haven't mastered. Finally, how are students given the opportunity to self-assess and reflect upon their learning and performance? I think allowing students to share verbally is one way that they can self-reflect on what they are learning and their understanding. This is something that they could do in many of the activities that are planned. Self-assessment and self-reflection are challenging things for kindergartners to do, though. So I think a think, pair, share activity would be one way to increase that self-assessment and self-reflection piece for this age group. Maybe this can be done after I ask them to give me the rhyming words from a read aloud, or after they give a word during the scavenger hunt. Here is my reference, and thanks for watching.